What's going on, guys? So in this Shoky Reviews, we're going to take a look at this awesome AGE HG kit. It is, of course, the Gundam Legilis, or Legilis, however you want to say it. Now, we did do the unboxing on this a little while ago before o-ctober really kicked off, so I did get it built in that time. Now, guys, I was actually a fan of AGE. Some of the storytelling was not great, but the suit designs and a lot of that stuff is really, really cool. And this being the first evil actual Gundam we got from the series, actually probably pretty much the only evil Gundam we got from the series, it's actually really, really cool. And of course, you know what happened. The AGE-3 got captured along with Kyo, and they scanned it, basically took all the technology they could out of it and used it on their own Vagan type things and came up with this thing. And I really did actually dig that what had happened, but these dome bits, little energy balls that it shoots out, was actually one of the dumbest gimmicks it had. But let's go ahead and look at this box. So we've got AGE up here, we got Gundam AGE here, we got AGE right there. Actually really nice artwork of the Legilis. Come down here, you got Bandai 2012, that's awesome. Actually, if you have all this nice English right here on the front of the box. And you got Bandai right there. Now if we come to the bottom, you got Fun to Build Gunpla! Yeah, and then it says stuff right there. You got obligatory front and rear shots. It can hold a gun. It can do things with something. I don't even know what that is, can't tell. Got a nice shot there, an action pose. You got action armaments. The shield does shield thingies. You got eyes. 2 eyes in the dark. Anyways, now this is one gimmick we are going to talk about when we get there, but you get the rifle. You've got the Legilis core, which is the creepiest thing ever. And you got a cool little action shot with a beamy saber right there. Then we come around to this side. You got Gundam Legilis, HG Gundam thing. Actually, you do have the model number XVM FZC. That's hard to say. And it's number 29 in the line. Awesome. I didn't realize there were that many kits. And you got BandaiHobby.net. And on the final side, we get a read up right here. If you can read that, go right ahead. I can't because it's in Japanese and I'm not. But you got the AGE-3, you got the EXA-DB. So they actually made that thing with some cool stuff. And you got it fighting the Darkhound right there. So it was from the second or third no, Darkhound was third section, that's right. And you've got a warning there. Don't stick a Legilis in your 3-year-old's face. It will hurt. And you got whatever that warning says. You got ages 8 and up, probably. Hey, I'm right in the middle of that. No, not on these reviews. Okay. And 1,500 yen. Very nice, affordable kit. I don't know if it says the... Oh, yes. Okay. It says right up here. Illustrated by Morishita Naochika, one of my favorite artists. So, Legilis is nice and upside down, because I couldn't think of a thing better to say than that. Let's go ahead and get to that build montage. Oh, and I had a camera error, so like it cuts off kind of abruptly, and when it's not complete, so... Alright guys, now that we've got that done, here is the Legilis, looking really cool and evil alien Gundam E. I really did like this kit. It went together really quickly and wasn't very difficult. Now, I did have a few spots, I believe, where the plastic was a little bit soft, and I may have gouged it quite a bit. Somewhere right in here, yeah, right there on the arms, trying to trim up the nubs. The white plastic is just a little soft and ended up gouging it really badly. And trying to, sand it clean was a bit of a pain. But it's really cool. I like the minimal panel lines on it. A lot of people be like, well, it needs more detail. No, it's actually fine. It's fine, Tiffany. Leave it alone. Actually, it's a really cool looking Gundam. I love the twin little V-fin. Although the pinkish camera thing going on here doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But yay. Let's look at accessories right quick, because he doesn't have very many. You have the main rifle right here, which is very similar to most of the Vagan rifles we've seen. But I like the fact they actually give you the green metallic stickers for the camera and the barrel. And you get a specific gun holding hand, which does function pretty much like any other HG hand. And you can just plug it right on in to the wrist, like so. You plug it into the wrist. Just like that. Yay. Kind of leaning funny. Stay. You do get other hands. Specifically the kind of folded up dead spider fist hands, like so. And you get a left and a right, although they're completely interchangeable because they're identical. So honestly, if you forget, you can use it no problem. But I'm going to go ahead and pull this one off so we can look at a beam saber hand. So basically, the hand opens up, little beam saber emitter comes out of the palm. That's actually, I think, kind of on a ball joint. It's a little wonky. And you take your big yellow beam saber and do it like so. And that's actually one of the designs that the Vagans really love to do. All of their swords and stuff like that came out of their hand or was held directly in the palm. We've seen it before, and it's neat. I kind of like it. It's seemingly a little bit more personal to shove your hand right in someone's face and then nail it with a beam saber. So that's pretty epic. All right, so let's pull that out of there, and we'll go with his little shield here. Now this thing really reminds me of the Gundam Wing, like the original one, the big red spot yellow bit going around there. It looks pretty neat. It does just tab onto the side of the arm right here. Instead of pegging onto the back side, it pegs onto the actual side. So it actually is in a useful position. A lot of other Gundams could totally use that. That'd be great. Now, it does have its weapon gimmick, although good luck trying to get this thing open. I guess tipping that forward helps. Kind of rock it. Come on, get out of there. They really should have given you a better way to grab at this. Okay. So, you now open that up. Ah, big green part. So you got a little bitty tab right there and a couple slots. If you put it at the lower slot, like so. Nope, I'm missing. There it is. Now you've got him in his attack mode where he's sending out the bits and shooting you with all the things. Now I thought that they came out of the legs and stuff too, but I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've seen the series. Stand normally. Good enough. I can't frame anything today, guys. I don't know what's going on. Now you do get an optional different set of eyes. Now one part of the series which kind of made sense because this thing evolved a little bit over time. You come with two different sets of eyes. One is more like Gundam eyes, like the actual separated one, and one is closer to kind of a visor that, it would be a scanner type. Now, what sucks is you can't really interchange them because they didn't give you a secondary camera sticker. So, if you really want to, you can take the head apart and just go for it, but I went with the more traditional kind of scanner look. I actually really do dig that. So, it started out like this, and then eventually, while what's-his-face was changing sides, kind of, the Gundam itself evolved and became more of a Gundam. Took away the Vagan look of it slightly. though I really do dig it to actually nail the colors and everything like that. Now it has one other small accessory, and it is this nice handy dandy little stand clip. Now we're not necessarily going to use it in this mode. However, he does have a place to plug a normal action base, although it's incredibly hard to get out. I don't even know if I can. So just this little section right here on the crotch will unplug, and there's a hole for a stand, but unfortunately I can't get it out of there without probably prying at it with some tools or something. Alright guys, so it does have one more gimmick, but I'll look at it after I do articulation. So he does have standard double ball jointed neck, so you can turkey neck very well. You can rotate all the way around. Just watch out for the collar and stuff. He can tilt his head that way. He can tilt his head this way. He can look down. He can look up. It's actually a very good range of motion. They didn't block in the head like they do on a lot of other kits. Now you do have ball jointed shoulders with the captured polycap, so you can shrug forward about that far. Can go all the way around, just avoid the wings. And go up that far and go down that far, droopy shoulder. And using the rotation and everything, if you pop the shield pop the shield off the arm, make a thing happen. That pegs in there really well. You can have a nice high teacher. Of course, as I already showed, bicep rotation, no problem. Kind of a double jointed elbow, it's a little bit limited. So the top moves like about that far. Bottom gets most of it, so you get 90 degrees. And ball jointed HG wrists as usual. No ab crunch really, you just get a little bit of a rock right there at the waist. By the way, that's a nice green sticker. I went ahead and used it. And also they give you stickers for this black part right in here, but I painted it. So didn't use a whole lot of those. You do get waist rotation, as you should. Believe you can probably go all the way around, and you can. Very nice. For the front skirts, you've got yellow stickers here. For the back skirts, you've got yellow stickers right there. I'm okay with that because I didn't want to paint that. Skirts do move. I'm pretty sure they were actually individual. I don't think I had to cut those. But you get the front skirts out of the way, you can get a very nice, 90-degree front kick. You can go back. The back skirts move a little bit. You can go back that far. Come down to the nicely sculpted leg. Use a double jointed knee. You got this cool separating armor. You can see all of this nice part going on here. Very nice thing. You can just kick back like so. Hi. And you come down to the ankle, and you've got a nice ankle rocker right here. You can rotate it at that ball joint like so. No toe movement, but you do get the nice ankle armor movement, and I like that. I always like me some ankle armor movement. You can actually rock it way back if you really want to. So you can get a nice, rushing forward, space flying kind of pose. Now you do get articulation back here on the backpack. The wings themselves do move around on these half-cut ball joint sockets here. And then the tail right here, also kind of a sword. It's a weird thing. They all have tails and stuff. You do get articulation. You get it up here. You can rotate. That pops off. You don't need to pop it off, but it can. Come on, plug back in. There we go. You got a hinge here. Rotate it back. You can compact it up like so. You can lay it out flat like so. Whatever you want to do. And then the wings themselves do unfold. So nice hinge kind of swivel there. And then a ball. Is it a ball joint? No, just a plug. Nice little swivel there. So you can get a nice wide set of wings. However, the wings don't necessarily do much for it in Gundam mode, but it does work out really nice for the final accessory slash mode. And the creepiest thing about it, come back here, you pull this whole section straight out the back, you throw away the body, you straighten out the tail a bit, and here you have the demonic looking Legilis core. What? What were they thinking? It's like, it's freaky. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, it's a cool gimmick. They took the core idea from the H3. It did have a core fighter, stuff like that. But this is so weird. Give it like these demonic wings and stuff like that. They could have made it weirder by like making the V-fin fold up into more like horns. I like that they add the nice little yellow vent bit there, because that's just what you do, I guess. And I don't remember. I was thinking maybe you could pull off the wings and backpack if you really want to. But yeah, this thing is really, really creepy. And you can use this stand somehow. I haven't done it before, so not entirely... Oh, okay, right there. So turn it this way. And you can totally put that on an action base. And for some reason, I don't have one available. Weird. Okay, so I'll just plug it on like so. And if you really want to, you can have your Legilis core flying about on its own. It's your kit displayed how you want, but oh, this thing is creepy. Good lord. Alright guys, so for final thoughts, I definitely recommend the Gundam Legilis. If you're a fan of Age, or just like really random, strange kind of alternate Gundams, this one is actually pretty cool. Very easy kit, fairly cheap. If you can get one, I definitely recommend it. If you're an Age fan, you gotta have it, especially if you like, what was his name, Zahart. Get some Zahart suits in there for you. Although, mind you, he wasn't the only one who piloted it. He was just the best, quote unquote. I don't know. And yeah, I actually managed to make this happen. It's a little creepy, not gonna lie. Yeah, gotta get a picture of that. There we go. Guys, if you are new here, make sure you like and subscribe. Give this video a big thumbs up if you actually liked it. And if you don't know about my patrons, right here on the screen, as always, go check out the Patreon. And there's a few different levels of stuff and donations. Guys, your donations actually go to help this channel keep moving forward. And as always, Steve, Andy, John, you guys are great. And this was Steve's pick. Was it Steve's pick? It was somebody's pick. Steve and Andy both kind of collaborated on picking this one. So guys, there's this Patreon pick. I hope you're happy. But I'll see you guys on the next review. Remember, as always, keep on building.